Thank you, Sadiq, for your great presentation. I want to talk about the religion in ancient Rome. The Roman Empire was a primarily polytheistic civilization, which meant that people recognized and worshipped multiple gods and goddesses. Despite the presence of monotheistic religions within the empire, such as Judaism and early Christianity, Romans honored multiple deities. They believed that these deities served a role in founding the Roman civilization and that they helped shape the events of people's lives on a daily basis. Romans paid allegiance to the gods both in public spaces and private homes. While the Roman state recognized main gods and goddesses by decorating public buildings and fountains with their images, families worshipping at home also put special emphasis on the deities of their choosing. The gods and goddesses of Greek culture significantly influenced the development of Roman deities and mythology. Due to the Rome's geographic positions, its citizens experienced frequent contact with the Greek people, who had expanded their territories into the Italian peninsula and Sicily. As the Roman Republic was rising to prominence, it acquired these Greek territories, bringing them under the administration of Roman state. Romans adopted many aspects of Greek culture, adapting them slightly to suit their own needs. For example, many of the gods and goddesses of Greek and Roman culture share similar characteristics. However, these deities were renamed and effectively rebranded for a Roman context, possessing names that are different from their Greek counterparts. The main god and goddesses in Roman culture were Jupiter, Juno, and Minerva. Jupiter was sky god who Romans believed oversaw all aspects of life. He is thought to have originated from Greek god Zeus. Jupiter also concentrated on protecting the Roman state. Military commanders would pay homage to Jupiter at his temple after winning in battle. Juno was Jupiter's wife. She resembled to Greek goddess Hera in that she kept a particularly watchful eye over women and all aspects of their lives. Minerva was the goddess of wisdom and crafts. She watched over schoolchildren and craftspeople such as carpenters and stonemasons. Minerva is thought to be equivalent of the goddess Athena, who was the Greek goddess of wisdom. After the reign of Emperor Augustus, the emperor was also considered to be a god, and he was worshipped on special occasions. Each god had a special festival day, which was usually a public holiday. This holiday gave people the opportunity to visit the temple, whichever the god was being celebrated. At this temple, priests will sacrifice animals and offer them to the god. Temples to worship the gods were built throughout the Roman Empire. Temples usually always followed the same building pattern. The roof was triangular shaped and supported by great pillars. Steps led up to the main doorway that was usually built behind the pillars. The inside of the temple would have been very well decorated, and there would have been a statue of the god in it. There would also have been an altar where the priest would have served the god and made sacrifices. People called augurs could also be found in temples. These people used the entrails of the dead animals to predict the future. The Romans took these predictions very seriously, and few ignored the advice of an augur. Rome was home to many followers of Judaism, and the religion made progress in some parts of empire. Christianity later came from the east and became popular with the Orientals and the lower classes. As the Christianity spread, the older religions slowly diminished. Imperial worship would continue until late in the Western Empire until the reign of Constantine. In the early 4th century, Constantine either converted to Christianity or made it an acceptable part of Roman religion, eliminating the imperial deification altogether. Later emperors such as Julian attempted to revive the old ways, but their deeply rooted Mithraism and Christian cults combined were firmly set within Roman society. By 392, Emperor Theodosius first banned the practice of pagan religions in Rome altogether, and Christianity was, without question, the official religion of the state. Thank you for your attention. I am giving the stage my group mate Pervin.